$19.99.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at GrazingGouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
The wait is over. It's Truck Month at Anderson Ford, which means big selection and even bigger savings on Ford F-150s. Like lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for only $195 per month. The truck that's built to work hard and play hard. Another reason you'll experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008409. Previous service letter. $195 per month for 36 months, 7,500 miles per year, 8,500 with type. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Your cure for spring fever is at the Husker Lawn and Leisure Show, March 13th through the 15th at the Sandhills Global Event Center. See unique home and landscape displays. Admission $8. Veterans free on Friday. Hours and info at HuskerLawnShow.com. Sponsored by South O Roofing.
Looking to get a room downtown or near South Lincoln? Abe Lincoln would tell you no to the Ford Theater and yes to Lincoln Hotel. Save up to 40% off downtown Lincoln prices with a nice clean room and comfortable stay. Lincoln Hotel is locally owned and offers a day pass to the city's largest locally owned gym, Good Life Fitness. Long-term stays are available. You can learn more about pricing and book your Lincoln Hotel stay today at staylnk.com or call 402-600-0565. That's staylnk.com or call 402-600-0565. Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those 2 magical days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 19th and 20th at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem. Come early on Thursday to get a ping pong ball with the lucky team on it and stay all day for prizes throughout and buzzer beater upsets. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket for the NCAA tournament at Buffalo Wings and Rings on 68th and O.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Way out there where the sun comes up under the big red sky, I do life the way I love, with family by my side. I feel home with me, no matter where I go.
Proud of where we're from, excited for where we're going. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Planet Fitness, we're getting strong for the season's biggest games. Join now and your first month is free. Whether you're chasing a buzzer beater or your everyday goals, we've got next level amenities like red light recovery and hydro massage to help you rebound and recover. Plus, with the PF Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and access over 2,800 locations. Join now for $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, March 13th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Biggest question people have is, how do I start the process? What is the process? I want to build a new home, but I don't know what the first step is.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
The first step is make an appointment. Come on into my office. Let's sit around the table. Let's talk about what you're looking for, what your needs are, what your budget might be. And let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. And get a house that you're going to be happy with. So now is really the time to be contacting us to get an appointment to get the job done. Once you find a good lot, let's get it reserved because there's a very limited number of lots in this town. And then start designing that floor plan that's going to be perfect for you. Next thing you know, we're moving dirt.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Nebraska men's basketball is headed to Chicago as the 2 seed for the Big Ten tournament, and we're headed with them. Join me, Jake Sorensen, and DP for coverage from the United Center this weekend as the Huskers look to start the postseason off on the right note. 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from the men's Big Ten tournament is sponsored by Runza, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, the Lincoln Airport, and Penner Sprinkler and Lawn.
It's another big week of hockey at the Icebox. Join the Lincoln Stars as they continue their push for home ice in the Clark Cup playoffs as they host the Des Moines Buccaneers on Thursday night. It's another one of our college nights, so grab your friends and enjoy great drink specials while cheering on the Stars. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday at 6 o'clock, it's our pre-St. Patrick's Day celebration. Wear your green and enjoy more drink specials as the Stars take on the Sioux Falls Stampede. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com and don't miss a second of the action.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into a presentation of high school boys state basketball on 93.7 The Ticket. Boys State Basketball on the Ticket is presented by Union Bank and Trust, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Concordia University, Nest 529 Direct Plan, Peru State College, General Excavating, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, Doane University, Play It Again Sports, Sunbelt Rentals, the Nebraska Army National Guard, Big Ten Sports Bar, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, and Jimmy John's. Now calling all the action, here is Tristan Gomez.
Welcome to the Nebraska Boys Class B State Tournament semifinals here in Lincoln, where tonight it's the top-seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks take the floor against the number 4 seed Elkhorn North Wolves with a trip to the state championship on the line. Teams are getting settled in here, meeting right at the logo on Herbie Husker. We are just about ready for tip-off. Skutt enters tonight with an outstanding 25-2 record led by leading scorer George Ziebel, while Elkhorn North comes in at 18-5, led by Sutton Piatowski. Wolves' offense averages nearly 70 points per game, and they are looking to do so tonight to take down the top-seeded Skyhawks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tristan Gomez, and we're just about ready for semifinal basketball here on 93.7 The Ticket. The tip is off. It is retained by the Wolves. Orgemold with it. He'll dribble it up the right side. He tries to hand it off to Murphy. That's swatted out of bounds by the Skyhawks. Wolves with the ball still. Orgemold inbounds it, gets it into Murphy. He has it on the right side, gets it back to Orgemold. Hands it back to Murphy. He gives it over to Carter Peterson. Reynolds with it now. He hands it over to Peterson. He's got on the elbow. Nowhere to go with it. He'll kick it out to Orgemold, 10 on the shot clock. Orgemold driving right with it. Trying to get all the way downhill to the rim. He'll go up and he'll lay it in. First points of the game belong to the Wolves. Skutt pushes the ball quick the other way. Heller has it. They're swinging around. Wissink has it on the right wing. Back over to Heller on the left side.
He gives it to Linderman. Linderman looking inside. Instead, he'll drive. He'll go up with the floater. Misses that one. Rebounded by the Wolves. Orgebold pushing it way ahead to Pietowski. He has it in the corner. Guarded by Zeeble. Looking to drive. Nowhere to go. He'll swing it back out. Murphy has it on the left wing. Finds a cutting. Reynolds right there who lays that one easy with the left hand. 4-0 early. Just over a minute into this one. Wolves lead. Skutt with the ball now. Sampson has it. He swings it over to Wissink. Over to Linderman. Back to Heller in the corner. Skyhawks getting set in their offense. Linderman gets a screen from Zeeble. He loses it, though. Stolen by Orgebold. Orgebold going the other way. He gives it over to Pietowski. Pietowski has it on the right side. Back to Orgebold. Thought about taking the deep three. He won't. Wolves swing it instead. Murphy with the long three. And he drains it. 7-0, 2 minutes into this one. Elkhorn North leads. Skutt still looking for their first points of the matchup. Sampson has it. Hook it over Linderman. Over to Heller in the right corner. Trying to get into Zeeble. Instead, he finds a cutting. Sampson goes up with it, misses that one. Linderman with the offensive rebound, though. They get over to Heller. Heller driving middle, kicks it back out to Linderman. Linderman doesn't take the three. Skyhawks with the ball now. Still 20 left on the shot clock. Linderman has it, dribbles it over to the elbow. Picks up his dribble, tosses it out to Heller. Heller pump fakes the three, doesn't take it. Wissink has it now. Picks it to Heller in the corner. Zeeble with his first touch of the game. He goes up with that left skyhook and banks that one home. George Zeeble with his first points of the game as well as the Skyhawks as a team. 7-2. Carter Peterson has it now. He swings it over to Reynolds. Hands it over to Orgebold. Has it right at the top of the key. He'll take the three. Misses that one way short, and that falls out of bounds. Skyhawks with the ball. Skutt student section letting him know. 7-2, just over 3 minutes into this one. Elkhorn North leads. Heller, he'll walk the ball up the floor. Get it over to Linderman. They're swinging all the way across. Back over to Heller in the left corner. He gets it back to Wissink. Over to Linderman. Sampson has it, trying to get inside to Zeeble, unable to. Instead, Heller with it now. He'll drive into it. He'll go up with it. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. Wolves trying their best to try to keep George Zeeble out of the paint, not allow him to get touches. Zeeble averaging almost 16 points on the season for the Skyhawks. Heller misses the first free throw. He'll shoot the second now. Heller now knocks down the second. First sub into the game. It'll be Jake Lenz for the Skyhawks. He'll come in to give Sampson a rest. 7-3, Wolves lead with the ball. Murphy bringing the ball up the floor. He'll dribble it over to the right side, hand it over to Orgebold. Orgebold, he'll drive to the lane. He'll go fadeaway. Floater misses that one, rebounded by Zeeble. Zeeble gives it up to Heller. Heller, dangerous bounce pass over to Wissink. Wissink still going to the rim. He'll go up with it. Misses that one. Offensive rebound, Zeeble. He'll kick it out to Heller. Heller swings to Linderman. Linderman going against Pietowski. He's trying to drive into the lane. He's got nowhere to go. They get it into Zeeble. Zeeble goes up for the lay. That one rattles out, rebounded by Orgebold. Orgebold looking ahead. He'll instead slow it down. Gets it over to Pietowski on the left wing. Pietowski nowhere to go. He'll kick it back out to Peterson, who hands it to Murphy. Murphy has it at the logo. He'll get a screen right. And a reach-in foul by the Skyhawks. That foul on Carter Wissink, just his first. First team foul on the Skyhawks. 3:30 left to go in this first quarter of action. Wolves lead 7-3. They'll inbound it near the Skyhawks bench. Dangerous pass stolen away by Linderman. Linderman will take it all the way. He'll go up with it. Misses that one. Offensive rebound. Zeeble with the putback. After an early 7-0 run to start the game for the Wolves, Skutt brings it back within 2. 7-5. Murphy with it now. He gets it back out to Jake Reynolds. He'll drive into the paint. Kick it to the corner. Piatowski. Piatowski for 3. And it's pure. That'll end the 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Wolves and give them a 5-point lead once again. 10-5, under 3 to go in this first quarter. Heller has it. He swings it over to Lenz, over to Linderman on the left side. Linderman driving into the paint. He'll kick it out. 3-pointer on the way for James Russell. Misses that one. Offensive rebound by Zeeble once again. Linderman will now take a shot beyond the arc. He misses that one. Rebounded by Peterson. He'll launch it way deep up to Piatowski. Piatowski looking to go to the lane. He'll go up with it. Unable to get that one to go. No foul is called. Rebounded by the Skyhawks. They'll push it the other way. Zeeble has it now. He goes into the lane. Reynolds for the Wolves tried to draw a charge, instead will be called for the block. .222 left to go in this opening quarter. 5-10. 4-seeded Elkhorn North Wolves lead. Skyhawks will have it baseline out of bounds near their own hoop. Zeeble inbounds it. Above to Linderman. Linderman goes right, going to the hoop. He goes up with it, misses it. Rebound by Zeeble. He'll go up for the layup and gets that one to rattle home. George Zeeble with multiple offensive rebounds early in this one. Cuts the Skyhawk deficit back down to 3. Murphy, he now drives into the lane for the Wolves. He'll kick it out to Beachy. Beachy just checks in the game. Murphy thought about taking the 3. He won't. Murphy now driving from the left wing inside. He'll go up for the layup. Misses that one. He's fouled. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. Head coach for the Skyhawks, Kyle Jurgens, not a fan of the call there. He wanted a foul called back on the other end on Zeeble, who knocked in the layup. Instead, foul will be called on the Skyhawks. LP Murphy at the line to shoot his first. Rattles that one home. .147 left to play in this opening quarter. 7-11. Wolves lead. Murphy shoots his second. Gets that one to go off the front rim. 12-5. Wolves with the lead. Heller brings the ball up the floor, swings it over to Linderman. He swings it over to Lenz. Russell now has it for the Skyhawks. Gets it back to Heller. Now Linderman trying to get it inside to Zeeble. Get it inside to him on the short corner. He's dribbling now, going against Piatowski. He gets doubled. He's trying to kick it. And a foul called against the Wolves, going in for the double team. Didn't look like a reach, but must have been called with the body. First foul on Sutton Piatowski. Skyhawks will inbound it from their own baseline. Linderman has it now. He swings it over to Russell. Russell for 3. Misses that one. Tipped around, rebounded by Murphy of the Wolves. He's bringing it up the floor the other way. He swings it over to Peterson. Peterson gets it over to Beachy. Beachy will hand it back to Murphy. Murphy looking to go to the lane. He'll hit a little fadeaway off the glass. Not his best shot. Skyhawks with the rebound, but off-ball foul called against Lenz of the Skyhawks. That'll give the ball right back to the Wolves. Lenz tried to go for the box out, kind of just shoves Peterson. Ball inbounded. Baseline by the Wolves. Murphy with it. He's posting off on Heller. He'll go cross court over to Beachy. Beachy will go all the way to the lane. Go for the layup. It goes, count the bucket, and 1. Ethan Beachy comes off the bench. Drives right to the lane against Zeeble. Uses the body to create some space. Goes up with it, lays it off the glass. Gets the foul call. He'll shoot 1. Ethan Beachy at the line, shoots his one. Nothing but net. 15-7, just under a minute to go in this opening quarter. Elkhorn North leads. Heller with the ball on the left wing. He'll pass it inside to Lenz. Lenz goes up with it. Unable to get that one to go. Ball floated around, picked up by Heller. Heller goes up for the layup, misses that one. It's picked up by Peterson of the Wolves. About a 1 second difference from the shot clock to game clock. Wolves can hold for the last shot if they would like to. Peterson thought about taking the corner three. He won't. Instead, he'll kick it back out to Murphy. Swing pass to the corner. Over to Monkey. Monkey swings it over to Peterson. Misses that three. Ball tipped around, rebounded by Zeeble with 12 to go. Linderman has it now. Under 10. Linderman dribbling the ball up the floor. He's trapped now. 1 on the clock. Russell goes up with it, and he'll lay it in at the buzzer for the Skyhawks. And that brings us to the end of one, where it is the 4-seeded Elkhorn North Wolves leading the number 1 seed Skutt Catholic Skyhawks 15-9. We'll step aside and be back for the second quarter of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're at the end of one. It is the Elkhorn North Wolves leading the 1-seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks 15-9. Skyhawks will start the second quarter with the ball. Wissink back in the game for Skutt. He'll swing the ball over to Sampson. Sampson gets it right back to Wissink. Wissink turns the ball over, though. Over to Beachy. He'll hand it to Murphy. He'll bring the ball up the floor for the Wolves. Piatowski has it now. He gets it over to Braylon Jackson, the star freshman for Elkhorn North. He's looking to make something happen. He'll drive right. He'll go all the way to the paint. He'll lay that one up. Unable to get that one to go. No foul called. Rebounded by the Skyhawks, pushing it the other way. Sampson pump fakes the three. Instead, he'll swing it out to Linderman. Linderman gets over to Wissink. He has it at the top. He's driving left. He kicks it over the corner. Linderman for three. Misses that one off the front rim. Rebounded by Jackson of the Wolves. He gets the ball over to Murphy. He'll bring the ball up the floor. He hands it over to Jackson. Back to Murphy. Murphy, step back three. And he drains it. Kellen Murphy with the step back three to give the Wolves a 9-point lead. Just a minute into the second quarter. Skutt with the ball now, trying to answer. Sampson has it. He swings it over to Heller to the left side, over to Linderman. Linderman has it on the left wing. Skip pass over to Heller. Heller gets it inside to Zabel. Zabel going up with it. Tries to go for the pass instead of going up to the rim. He's fouled on the pass. If he would have went straight up there, possibly would have been called a shooting foul. Instead, Skyhawks will have it out on their own baseline. Wolves lead 18-9. 6:28 to play in the half. Inbound it up to Linderman. He'll fake the handoff to Heller instead. He'll throw it inside to Zeeble. Zeeble getting trapped by a pair of Wolves. He'll skip back over to Heller. Heller for three. And it's pure. Lucas Heller with his first three-pointer of the game. That cuts the Skyhawks deficit down to 6. 18-12. Jackson with the ball on the other end for the Wolves. Peterson driving baseline. He kicks to the corner over to Murphy. Murphy will take contested three. Unable to get that one to go. Peterson goes for the offensive rebound for the Wolves. He's fouled, so ball will stay on this end of the floor. First team foul of the quarter for the Skyhawks. Mankey will inbound it for the Wolves. Unable to get it into anyone. Finally, he gets it into Murphy, who has the ball tipped around. Still comes up with it. But his foot is out of bounds near the Skyhawks bench, so that'll be a turnover. Skyhawks get the ball. (18-12), just 2 minutes into this second quarter. Whistling with it on the wing. They'll swing it all the way back over to Heller on the left side. He'll get a screen from Zeeble. He'll go all the way to the rim, try to lay it in. Misses that one short. Offensive rebound by Zeeble. He's got 3 Wolves on him. He'll go up there, and he's fouled. That will put him at the line. Zeeble's presence already being shown in this one with a plethora of offensive rebounds. Already has 5 total rebounds. He's at the line shooting his first. Misses that one way left. So he gets set to shoot his second. Let's shout out Union Bank. Get a great rate on a 6, 12, or 24-month CD at Union Bank. Learn more at ubt.com. Zeeble at the line shooting his second. Knocks that one home. 18-13, 5:32 left to play in this opening half. Murphy has it. He'll bring the ball up the floor. He hands it over to Reynolds, back to Murphy. Murphy has it at the logo. He's guarded by Linderman. Looking to make something happen. He'll go all the way to the left side. Pocket pass inside to Reynolds. He'll swing it out to Orgebold. Orgebold has it. Peterson, college length 3. Misses that one short. Ball tipped around. Still tipped around. Kicked around now. Picked up by Sampson. He'll go the other way for the layup, and he'll get the and one. Ball was all over the place, kicked around, and then finally picked up by Sampson with open floor. Peterson tried to get the block there. Instead, he'll get called for the foul, and Sampson puts it in. He's at the line shooting 1. Sampson shoots the free throw, misses that one, rebounded by Orgebold. He'll bring the ball up the floor for the Wolves. He hands it up to Murphy. Wolves getting set in their half-court offense. Murphy trying to drive to the lane. He thought it was a reaching foul. Instead, it goes off his leg. Skyhawks get the ball right back. Skyhawks on a 6-0 run currently. Heller walking the ball up the floor for Skutt Catholic. Swings it over to Linderman. He'll get it over to James Russell. Swing the ball over to Lenz. He has it on the wing. Back to Heller. He'll get a screen right from Zeeble. Now we'll get a screen left from Zeeble. He kicks it out to Linderman. Over to James Russell. James Russell trying to get it inside to Zeeble. He will get it inside to James Zeeble. Zeeble finds a cutting Russell who misses the layup, but he gets his own rebound. He'll go up with it again, unable to put it home. And another offensive rebound for the Skyhawks. Russell now has it. He'll drive baseline. He'll skip pass over to Heller. Heller from the top of the key. He shoots the 3. Misses that one long. No one able to come up with it. Finally, Reynolds of the Wolves comes up with the ball. He swings it up to Jackson. Jackson finds Beachy in the corner for 3. Unable to get that one to go. Rebounded by Zeeble. 3-minute scoring drought for the Wolves in this second quarter. 18-15, 3:30 left to go. Heller has it. He'll get a screen right from Zeeble. He'll swing it across. Linderman now has it on the right side. He tries to hand it over to Heller, unable to get it to him. Instead, it's stolen by Murphy. Murphy trying to go the other way. He'll slow things up, get it to Orgebold. Orgebold looking to go to the rim. He will go to the rim, and he'll float it in for 2. And that will end a 3.5-minute scoring drought for the Wolves and give them a 5-point lead once again. Skutt with the ball now, down by 5, 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Zeeble gets in the short corner. He hits a cutting Lenz. Lenz blocked by Orgebold. Wolves come up with it. Murphy bringing the ball the other way. Murphy guarded by Russell. He'll shoot a way contested 3, and he gets it to go. Tough bucket right there from Kellen Murphy to give the Wolves an 8-point lead. Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout for Elkhorn North. Just to talk things over real quick. We'll keep it right here. 23-15, 2:39 left to go in this first half of action here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. As the teams are talking it over, shout out to Nebraska Hematology Oncology. At NHO, we are advancing cancer care and enhancing the lives of those battling cancer by offering clinical trials to patients right here in Nebraska. Learn more at yourcancercare.com. Kellen Murphy already knocked down a pair of contested threes for the Wolves. He is not afraid to take some contested shots. That extends the Wolves' lead up to 8. Skyhawks now break from their huddle. They'll have the ball. .239 to go. Whistling bring the ball up the floor. They'll swing it over to Russell. He finds Sampson in the corner. Sampson trying to get inside to Zeeble. Zeeble getting a little frustrated, not getting the ball as much as he would like to. Russell with it now. He drives baseline. Nowhere to go with it. He finds a cutting Sampson. Sampson pump fakes, goes up for the layup and gets it home. Great cut right there by Jet Sampson to get the 2. Murphy with it now on the other end. He gets to the corner to Braylon Jackson. Wolves swinging around. Back to Murphy. He gets it over to Beachy. Beachy has it at the elbow. Picks it out to Jackson. The standout freshman, he drives into the lane. He'll go open, and that's blocked by Zeeble. Going the other way, Carter Wissink taking it, trying to take it all the way. He'll go up for the layup. Falls down. Rebounded by the Wolves. Drew Meyer just checks into the game with the rebound. He pushes it ahead to Murphy. Murphy drives. Puts up a floater, but prior to the floater, he's fouled on the ground. Murphy thought he was going up with it. Unfortunately, we don't have NBA continuation here. Wolves inbounded to Orgebold. Orgebold goes to the lane. He'll kick it to the corner over to Beachy. Beachy thought about taking 3. Said he'll get it to Jackson at the top. He swings it to the left wing over to Orgebold. Ball tipped away by Sampson. Still picked up by Orgebold. He's in the backcourt. He's bringing the ball to the floor. He gets it over to Murphy. Murphy driving to the left side. He'll go up. Really tough shot there. Rebounded by the Skyhawks. Heller gets it in to Zeeble. Zeeble trying to go inside with it. And he's fouled. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. No one currently on the floor right now to really match the size of George Zeeble of the Skyhawks. Zeeble leading scorer for the Skyhawks with 7 right now. He's at the line shooting 2. Misses that first one off the back iron. Zeeble 1 for 3 from the line so far. Zeeble shooting his second. Puts that one home. James Russell checks in now for Zeeble. Gives him a little bit of rest. 1 minute left to go in this opening half. Wolves lead 23-18. Kellen Murphy will bring the ball up the floor. Swung over to deep 3 for Murphy. Kellen Murphy is on fire in this first half of action. He hits an NBA range 3 right there to put the lead back up to 8 for the Wolves. Linderman now going into the paint. Misses that one. Rebounded by the freshman Jackson. Jackson looking to push the ball the other way. He'll dribble it over to the right wing. Get it over to Orgevold. 5-second differential from shot clock to game clock. Orgevold hands the ball over to Murphy. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Murphy has it now. Kicks to the Beachy in the corner. Beachy back to Orgevold. He has it near half court. He's trapped with it, trying to find somewhere to go. Gets it over to Beachy. Finds Jackson in the corner. Jackson for three. And the freshman gets it to go. 6 seconds left to go in the half. Heller with the ball for the Skyhawks. He'll get fouled by Jackson. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Wolves, so that'll put Heller at the line. 1.5 left to go. Wolves lead 29-18. First points of the game there for Braylon Jackson with the corner three. Heller at the line, shooting two for the Skyhawks. Misses that first one. 29-18. Jackson will check out of the game now. Jace Reynolds will check in. 1.5 on the clock. Lucas Heller shooting his second. Misses that one as well. Ball tipped around, picked up by the Wolves, and that will take us to halftime, where at the half it is the number 4 seed, Elkhorn North Wolves, leading the number 1 seed, Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, by a score of 29-18. We'll step away for just a few minutes and be back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena to recap this first half of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first. Now is the time to get a glimpse into living and learning at Doane University through a personalized in-person or virtual visit. We know once you experience Doane, you'll see why it's a place where you can achieve your goals and shape your future. Schedule your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Parents deal with a lot of what ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join up and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard. Guard the good life. General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com. Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P. State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're at the half. It is the number 4 seeded Elkhorn North Wolves leading the 1 seeded 25-2 Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks 29-18. And for Elkhorn North, it has been one guy in particular that was absolutely dominant in that first half, and that was Kellen Murphy. Kellen Murphy, a senior for the Wolves, had 14 points in that opening half, 4 of 5 from 3, and as a team, the Wolves shoot an unbelievable 54.5% from 3 land, 6-4-11. Braylon Jackson hit a 3 right there at the end of the half to extend the lead to double digits for the Wolves. And it's been a few other guys as well, guys coming off the bench, including Ethan Beachy, who knocked down a 3, as well as Jace Reynolds, who has one as well. It's been an impressive first half for the Wolves, who come in as the 4 seed and lost to the Skyhawks by single digits earlier this year, looking to get some revenge tonight. And for Omaha Skutt Catholic, the Wolves have been doing a tremendous job trying to slow down George Zeeble. Zeeble with 8 points leading the Skyhawks right now, but every time he has gotten the ball in the paint, he has been double teamed, unable to really get into any sort of rhythm, get anything going. And then for the other Skyhawks that are really doing it, it's been Lucas Heller with 4 points, Jet Sampson with 4. And the big story of this first half is 8 offensive rebounds for Skutt Catholic, only 3 second chance points. So they're getting offensive rebounds, getting second looks, unable to get them to go into the hoop. And that takes us to the half, where the number 4 seeded Elkhorn North Wolves lead 29-18. Another thing to highlight, Carter Wissink, who comes into this state tournament with 115 assists on the season, 0 assists in that first half. He's trying to get it inside to Zeeble. He's trying to kick it out to Heller for 3s, and they're just not falling. This Wolves defense is doing an unbelievable job not letting any Skyhawks get into a rhythm or get comfortable. And that's here at the half at Pinnacle Bank Arena, where the number 4 seeded Elkhorn North Wolves lead 29-18 against the 1 seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. We'll be back here for the second half of action at Pinnacle Bank Arena in just a few on 93.7 The Ticket.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day in the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call
John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing.
And electrical.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
State high school basketball coverage from Pinnacle Bank Arena is proudly sponsored by Peru State College, Nebraska's first college helping students excel on and off the court for more than 150 years. At Peru State College, you'll find affordable tuition, a close-knit community, and flexible programs designed to fit your goals. Whether you plan to compete in college athletics or get involved across campus, Peru State helps you reach your full potential in the classroom and beyond. Pursue your potential at Peru State College. Learn more about programs, scholarships, and book your campus visit at peru.edu. General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information. Parents deal with a lot of what-ifs. What if my child gets a scholarship? What if they don't? What if they go to college? Or what if they pursue a trade? Nest 529 makes it easy to save for higher education costs, so you're always prepared for life's what-ifs. Learn more at nest529.com/hoops. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan. Investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the Vault, where at the half, it is the Elkhorn North Wolves leading the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks 29-18. We are just about underway for the second half of action. Wolves will start with the ball, leading by 11 to start this second half. Orgebold to inbound, nowhere really to get it inside. Orgebold tries to pass it in, and that's tipped out of bounds off the leg of Reynolds, and the Skyhawks will get the ball. Tough first possession for the Wolves. Skyhawks with it now. Carter Wissing has it. He'll swing it over to Linderman. Over to Heller, over to Sampson. Back over to Wissing on the left wing. Looking to get it inside to Zeeble. They do get it inside to Zeeble, who's guarded by Reynolds. Reynolds with the foul called on him. That's his second. Skyhawks have it. Baseline out of bounds. Skyhawks inbounding it. They finally get it in to Sampson. Sampson gets it over to Heller. Wissink has it on the left side. He dribbles towards the baseline. Kicks it over to Heller. Heller for three. Nothing but net for Lucas Heller for the first points of this second half. Full court pressure now from the Skyhawks. Inbounded to Murphy. He gets back to Orgevold. Orgevold gets it over to Piatowski. Piatowski tries to give it back to Orgevold. Tipped away, but he gets it back. Ball still tipped away once again. Stolen by the Skyhawks. Jet Sampson going the other way. He'll go all the way with it. Go up with the layup. Misses that one. Unable to get it to go. Piatowski comes up with the rebound. He is fouled. Wolves will get the ball right back. You can tell that head coach Kyle Jurgens of the Skyhawks told his team, we need to lock in on defense a little bit more and put some pressure on the Wolves. They're in a full court press now. Orgevold to inbound. Wolves going to need someone to come up the floor. Finally, they get it into Piatowski. He gets it back to Orgevold. He'll dribble the ball up the floor, guarded by Sampson. He goes behind the back. Dribbles over to the right side. Hands it over to Peterson. Piatowski now has it in the left wing. He's trying to post up. He gets it over to Murphy. Murphy has it on the left side, gets it inside, tries to get inside to Piatowski. Instead, Gideon Linderman will be called in for the reach and foul. That's the risk you take as the Skyhawks. Where in the first half, you were kind of a little loose on defense, and now when you're trying to put a little bit more pressure on the Wolves, you're going to get caught with a few fouls. And another foul called on Gideon Linderman on the inbounds pass to Piatowski. That's just his second foul of the game, but his second in the past 10 seconds. 29-21, just a minute in to this third quarter. Inbounded to Piatowski. He'll dribble it right, try to spin back, gets it over to Murphy. Murphy contested three once again, and it's pure. Kellen Murphy, 5 of 6 from 3. In this one, he has 17. Extends the lead back up to 11 for the Wolves. Heller with it on the left wing now. He'll dribble it back towards the middle. Hands it over to Linderman. Swing pass. Over to Heller on the left side. Heller with the open three. He'll take it. Gets it to go. Two three-pointers for the Skyhawks in this third quarter. They're now down by 8, 32-24. 6 to play in the third. Another foul called against the Skyhawks. That's their fourth foul of this third quarter already. Next one will put the Wolves in the bonus. Orgevold to inbound. Timeout on the floor by the Skyhawks. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. 6 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Elkhorn North leads 32-24 against Skutt Catholic. We'll be back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the vault where, with 6 minutes left to play in this third quarter, is the Wolves with the ball leading by 8. Full court pressure from the Wolves. Ball thrown around. Piatowski came up with it, and then he tries to pass it in. Back over to Orgevold. Ball tipped out of bounds by Sampson, but it goes off of Orgevold. Skyhawks with the ball. They'll inbound it in the deep corner. They get it into Linderman. Swings it over to Lenz on the right side. They hand the ball over to Sampson. Zeeble with it now. Trying to get going in this second half. He swings it over to Lenz. Zeeble cuts. Nowhere going with it. They swing it over to Heller. Heller drives into the lane. Pocket pass over to Lenz. Lenz goes up for the layup, gets it to go. Wolves struggling to get it in against this press break. They finally do get it in. Peterson will bring the ball up the floor. Finally gets it across the timeline, hands it back to Orgebold. Orgebold will drive into the lane. Thought about going up and then said he stopped in his tracks. He'll kick it out to Reynolds. Reynolds hands it over to Peterson. Peterson hands it to Murphy. Murphy guarded by Linderman. And an offensive foul call on Sutton Piatowski. Not many fouls called in the first half. Now we already have 6 called in this second half of action. 32-26. Full timeout by Elkhorn North. They want to talk it over, try to find a way to get through this pressure from the Skutt Skyhawks. 32-26, 5:08 left to play in the third. We'll step aside for 60 seconds and be back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring Sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
A membership with John Henry's will fast track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and
and electrical.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to PBA, where with 5 minutes left to go in the third, is Elkhorn North leading by 6. Skyhawks with the ball. They swing it over to Heller. Heller with the 3 on the left side. Doesn't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Piatowski. He gives it up to Orgebold. Orgebold will bring the ball up the floor. He'll go to the left side. He'll try to go all the way to the rim, and he gets to the rim, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Skyhawks in this quarter. With 4:45 left to play, any fouls after this will put the Wolves at the line. Orgebold gets that first one to go. Extends the lead up to 7. Orgebold with his second. Drains that one as well. 8-point lead once again for the Wolves. Skyhawks looking to answer. Heller has it on the left wing. He swings it over to Lenz. Lenz over to Russell. To the right side over to Linderman. Swing pass way over the head of Jake Lenz. That one flies over my head, out of bounds. That'll give the Wolves the ball right back. They're able to inbound it. Murphy will bring the ball to the floor, guarded by Heller. He swings it up to Orgebold. Orgebold has it now. He's driving to the left side, going all the way to the rim. Blocked off the glass by Zeeble. Linderman has it now, pushing the ball quick the other way. He's trying to go all the way to the paint. He will go all the way to the paint. Misses that one off the backboard. Tipped out of bounds by Heller, going for the offensive rebound. Wolves get the ball right back. George Zeeble, leading scorer on the season for the Skyhawks, still with 8, has not scored in this second half yet. Wolves get it into Piatowski. He'll give it right back to Orgebold. Orgebold brings the ball up the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Hands it over to Reynolds. Reynolds gives it over to Murphy. Murphy, another 3. Misses that one short. Rebounded by Sampson of the Skyhawks. He hands it over to Heller. Heller swings it to the right wing. Lenz has it. Lenz over to the left side, over to Sampson. Sampson drives baseline. He's trapped, nowhere to go with it. Finally kicks it out to the top of the key for Heller. Heller for 3. And he drains that one. Lucas Heller for 3. That cuts the lead down to 5 for the Skyhawks. Wolves have it now. They lead by 5. Orgevold has it on the left wing. Pull up 3 for him. He shoots that way short. Piatowski goes for the offensive rebound. He's pushed by Lenz. Foul will be called on Lenz. And that'll put Piatowski at the line to shoot 2 in the bonus. Game is getting a little bit more physical than what we saw in the first half. That's the 5th team foul against the Skyhawks in the 3rd. Piatowski at the line now. Wolves up by 5. Refs over at the scorer's table talking it over. I think they're trying to check to see who the foul was on. And Coach Kyle Jurgens wants to know how many he has. Foul was called on Lenz. That's his 3rd. Piatowski at the line now with the ball, shooting 2. Puts that one up, knocks it home. Sends the lead back up to 6. Piatowski trying to get it back up to 7 with this second free throw. Gets that one to go as well. 3:14 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Wolves lead 36-29 over the top-ranked Skyhawks. Lenz with it on the right wing. He'll swing it over to Wissink, back over to Lenz. Sampson now has it. He's driving middle, gets it into the paint, kicks it over to Wissink. Wissink drives baseline. He'll go up with it. And he's fouled and puts it in for the and one. He'll head to the line. Sutton Piatowski, not a fan of that call. Looked like he just tried to get out of the way to allow Wissink to get to the rim. Interesting foul call there. Wissink at the line now. He'll try to cut this Skyhawks deficit down to 4. 31-36. Just under 3 to play in the 3rd. Wissink at the line, shooting 1. Misses that one, short, tipped around. Rebounded by Jackson. Braylon Jackson, freshman, checked back into the game. He'll bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded by Wissink. He'll swing the ball over to Meyer. Meyer posting up on Zeeble. Not much movement going for the Wolves offense right now. Jackson picks it up, tries to pass it over to Beachy. Lenz will go the other way with it. He'll go up with the right hand and lay it in. 3-point lead now for the Wolves. Skutt continuing to cut into this deficit. Foul finally called on Sampson. Sampson trying to reach in on Orgevold. Head coach Kyle Jurgens of the Skyhawks not happy with Sampson, telling him to play a little bit more solid. You have the momentum, no reason to reach in right there. That foul puts Orgevold at the line to shoot 2. Knocks down the first. Elkhorn North 7 for 7 from the line so far in this one. He puts in the first, shooting the second now. Gets that one to go off the front iron. Person Minke will check in for Orgevold. 38-33, 2:15 left to go in the 3rd. Heller brings the ball up for the Skyhawks. He swings it over to Wissink. Wissink guarded by Jackson. Jackson pokes it away for a second. Jackson now called for the foul. Called for the blocking foul. Maybe just a little bit too much body there from Jackson. Skyhawks will inbound the ball. Side out. They toss it into Wissink. 2 to go in the 3rd. Ball tipped out of bounds by Jackson. Ball will stay with the Skyhawks. Lenz to inbound. He'll get it back into Wissing. 30 on the shot clock. Zeeble calling for a reset. They get it back up to Wissing. He has it back on the logo, guarded by Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Lenz on the left wing. Swinging over to Zeeble. Linderman wanting to post up. Going against Menke. He will post up. He'll drive into the lane. Try to step through with the right. Goes up with it. Unable to get that one to go. Ball tipped around. Finally rebound by Jackson. Jackson bringing the ball up the floor. He'll let it hesitate. He'll drive right. Instead, he'll bring it out. Hand it off to Murphy. Murphy goes up for the layup. Unable to get that one to go. Rebounded by Wissing. He's pushing the floor the other way. He'll go up for the layup. Wild shot there. Misses everything. Jackson has it again. He'll swing it way ahead to Murphy. Murphy, transition three. Thought about taking it. Instead, he jumps. Pump fakes the shot and passes it over to Jackson. He's called for a travel. They say he went up and down with it. We got the replay on the big screen right now. Looks like he got the ball away prior to his foot landing. Ref saw differently, called a travel. Skyhawks with the ball once again. 38-33, just under a minute to play here in the third. Heller going up for the layup. And Meyer draws the charge. Drew Meyer just checked into the game. He gets his feet set, draws the charge against Heller. Wolves with the ball right back. They get it into Murphy. 50 to play in the third. Wolves lead by 5. Jackson, one dribble three, misses that one, rebounded by Zeeble. 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Heller has the ball for the Skyhawks. He'll hand it over to Linderman. Linderman gets the ball back to Heller. Heller has it on the right side. He'll dribble it back towards the logo, toss it over to Wissing. 12 left on the shot clock. They toss it to the left wing over to Zeeble. Zeeble takes one dribble, tosses it over to Lenz. They get it over to Heller. Heller for three from the wing. Misses that one. Short ball tipped around, rebounded. 7 seconds to go. Murphy has it. Murphy looking to go the other way. Ball tipped out of bounds, goes off the shin of Murphy. Falls out of bounds. 2.5 seconds to play here in the third. Skyhawks with the ball. Got the full length of the court to go. We'll see what the Skyhawks do with 2.5 seconds left. They'll throw it into Wissink. Wissink will dribble the ball at the floor. He'll shoot it from half court. Hits that one off of the shot clock, so that one obviously does not go. And that'll take us to the end of three, bring us to the fourth quarter, where at the beginning of the fourth quarter, it is Elkhorn North 38, Skutt Catholic 33. Elkhorn North Wolves looking for the upset here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We'll step aside and be back here at PBA for the fourth quarter of action right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
We'll get back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for the fourth corner of play between the Elkhorn North Wolves and the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. Skutt opens up the fourth with the ball. Down by 5. Wissink goes up for the layup. He gets fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Third foul on Jace Reynolds of the Wolves to put Wiesink at the line. Wiesink shooting his first of 2. Drains that one. Wiesink now shooting his second. And that'll make it a 3-point deficit for the Skyhawks. 38-35. 7:44 left to play in this one. Full court press still for the Wolves. Finally get it inbounded, closer to a 5-second call. Orgebold with it now. He'll walk it up the floor. Gets it across the timeline. He dribbles over to the right side, gets it to the corner over to Murphy. Murphy will take the quick 3. Misses that one long off the back iron. Rebounded by Heller. Heller looking to push the ball in transition. He'll toss it inside to Sampson. Sampson was at the opposing block. Open for a second, but tipped out of bounds by Carter Peterson. Ball will stay with the Skyhawks. Baseline out of bounds. Wiesink to inbound. He gets it into the corner to Heller. Heller dribbles inside. Tosses it over to Zeeble. Zeeble goes up with it. And he gets it to go. And one. Count the bucket, George Zeeble. His first points of the second half. Our big buckets for George Zeeble. He's now at the line looking to tie the game up. Tie the game up for the first time since it was 0-0. And he does tie it up 38-38, 7:17 left to play. Still full court press from the Wolves. They get into Murphy, back to Orgebold. Orgebold trying to get it across half court, has 2 seconds to do so. He finally does get it across half court, and he's fouled. Reach in foul by Sampson. That's Jet Sampson's 4th foul. He'll check out of this one. Coach Juergens reminding Jet Sampson once again, he can play hard, he can put some pressure defense on, but there is no reason to reach in there. He'll check out of the game. Lenz will come in for him. Orgebold with it. He drives left, dribbles it back out. He has it on the left side. Swings it over to Peterson. Peterson gets it over to Jackson. Jackson looking to go to the rim. He stops in his tracks. Nowhere to go, guarded by Linderman. He finally has to pass it. Instead, he doesn't get it off in time. A 5-second call goes against Jackson. Not much movement there from the Wolves offense. Jackson really had nowhere to go. A lot of standing around. That drew the 5-second call. Skutt with the ball now, looking to take their first lead of the game. Wiesink will bring the ball up. He's guarded by Jackson. Swings it over to Linderman. Ball tipped away. Goes off of Linderman. Out of bounds. Wolves get the ball right back. (38-38), 6:31 left to play. Ball inbounded to Beachy. He tosses it over to Orgebold. Orgebold bringing the ball across the timeline. He tosses it over to Jackson on the right wing. Jackson over to Beachy at the top of the key. Tosses it to Orgebold. Orgebold driving right, trying to go up with it. He gets fouled on the floor. Orgebold seems to be in a little bit of pain. He's still on the ground. Teammates will help him up. He's fouled by Lenz. That'll result in a baseline out of bounds for the Wolves. Looking to take the lead once again. They get it into Murphy. On the wing, he'll get a screen left by Beachy. He'll kick it out to Orgebold. Orgebold driving right. Spins back left. Kicks it out to Beachy. Beachy for 3. Misses that one. Rebounded by Wiesink, and a foul called on Kellen Murphy, also going for the rebound. Just his first foul. That gives the Skyhawks the ball right back, looking to take the lead once again. Sutton Piatowski will check back in for Braylon Jackson. Piatowski, the leading scorer for this Wolves team, averaging 17.5 on the season. Only got 5 so far in this one. He's in with 4 fouls. He'll have to play some clean basketball. Skyhawks with the ball. Sampson has it on the right side. He drives baseline. He'll go up with it. Misses that one. Ball tipped back around. Goes up. Rebounded by Linderman. Linderman goes up with it. And he puts it in for the first lead by the Skyhawks in this one. 42-38. Orgevold with it now for the Wolves, trying to answer. He swings it over to Beachy. Beachy won't take the three. Instead, he'll get it inside to Piatowski. Piatowski goes up to the layup, lays it in. We're all square once again at 40. Ball swung up to Zeeble. Zeeble goes up to the layup, lays it in easily. Wolves did not get back on defense there. Murphy bringing the ball up the floor. He's fouled by Wissink. Skyhawks just took the lead once again on that Zeeble layup. 42-40, 5:03 left to play. Timeout called by head coach Kyle Jurgens of the Skyhawks. 60-second timeout. We'll step aside for 60 seconds and be back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, where with 5:03 left to go, it is the Skyhawks take the lead 42-40 against the Wolves. We'll step aside for just 60 seconds. Be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena. We have 5:03 left to play in this one. Skutt leads by 2, 42-40. Wolves with the ball. They get it inbounded into Murphy. Murphy tosses it over to Orgevold, trying to tie this game up once again. He'll get it over to Piatowski. Piatowski, he'll drive with it, spin back towards the middle. Nowhere to go. He'll fade away with it. Misses that one. Long off the glass. Rebounded by Zeeble. Skyhawks look to extend their lead. They throw it ahead to Linderman. Linderman drives into the middle. He'll kick it out to Wissink. He'll slow things down. Swing pass over to Sampson. He drives left into the paint. Kicks it over to the corner to Heller. Heller gets it inside to Zeeble. Swing pass over to Linderman. Linderman won't take the three. Instead, he'll get it over to Wissink. 13 on the shot clock. Linderman has it in the right corner. He'll pump fake with it, drive into the lane, push off a little bit, get that one to fall in. That extends the Skyhawks lead up to 4. 44-40, 4 minutes left to go. Ball inbounded by the Wolves. Orgevold will bring it up the floor. He tosses it over to Peterson. Peterson with it. He swings it over to Piatowski. Piatowski finds a wide open back cut by Beachy. Beachy gets to the rim, lays that one in, cuts the deficit down to 2 for the Wolves once again. 3:40 left to play. Linderman with it for the Skyhawks. They swing it all the way around. Wissink, has it now. He'll swing pass over to Linderman in the right corner. He'll swing pass way over to Heller. Heller thought about taking a three. He won't. He's guarded by Piatowski. He'll swing it back out to Wissink at the logo. Handed over to Linderman. Linderman will drive right. He's going all the way to the rim. He'll go all the way to the rim. And a charge called against Linderman. Nike Orgevold got his feet set. Took the charge there. That'll get the Wolves the ball right back with an opportunity to tie this one up once again with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. He gets it inbounded to Murphy. Murphy pushing the floor a little bit. He'll toss it way up to Peterson. Peterson with the slam! Showtime from Carter Peterson to tie things up once again at 44. Whistling with it now. He gets it into Zeeble. Zeeble dribbles it inside. Orgable goes for the ball. Thought he was going to get a jump ball call. Instead, he'll be called for the reach-in. Third team foul against the Wolves. Kellen Murphy did a great job there, breaking the press, looking ahead to Carter Peterson, who received the pass and went up with the slam. Skyhawks inbounding now, looking to take the lead. Heller with it on the left wing. He tosses it into Zeeble. Zeeble will drive with it. He's got it on the baseline. He'll swing pass all the way over to Wissing. Wissing on the right wing. He'll drive baseline, bring it back out. Give it over to Linderman at the top of the key. Linderman sends it over to Heller. Heller drives baseline. He'll go up with it. Nothing going there, but he's fouled going up. And that'll put him at the line to shoot two.
Second, 5-team foul. Shooting two, Skutt Catholic, Lucas Heller.
Kellen Murphy with the foul. Just his second. Lucas Heller at the line now, looking to take the lead once again for the Skyhawks. Knocks down the first. 45-44, 2:30 left to play. Ethan Beachy to check back in the game. He'll check in for Jace Reynolds. Heller at the line, shooting his second, looking to extend the lead to 2 for the Skyhawks. Knocks that one home as well. Full court pressure still from the Wolves. They get the ball in. Paitowski hands it back to Orgebold. Orgebold brings it across half court. He's guarded by Linderman. Hands it off to Paitowski. Paitowski gets a screen from Murphy. He'll go. He's trying to go all the way to the lane. He'll jump stop, go up with it. Goes up with it, gets it to go, and one. Count the bucket. Sutton Paitowski was out for quite a bit in this third quarter with 4 fouls. He's back into the game now, and he is establishing his presence now in the fourth. He pump fakes, gets Zeeble to go up. He goes into Zeeble, knocks in the layup. He's at the line, looking to take the lead once again for the Wolves. Free throws up. That one misses. We're all square still at 46. Skyhawks with the rebound. Lenz has the ball on the right wing. He swings it over to Heller, swings it over to Wissing. Wissing on the left side now. Getting a double screen. He tosses it over to Heller on the right wing. Heller thought about taking the three. Instead, he'll try to get it over to Lenz. Isn't able to get it over to him. Instead, he gets it over. It's Paitowski. Back to Peterson. Peterson with the slam. Wolves with the lead once again, 48-46. 1:40 left to play. Linderman driving baseline for the Skyhawks. Now he'll lay that one in to tie it up once again at 48. Back and forth here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Murphy with it now. He's got it on the left wing. He's got nowhere to go with it. Trying to get it out. Gets it out to Orgebold. Finally does. Orgebold drives to the left side. He's trying to get to the rim. He's stopped. Paitowski for 3. Misses that one short. And a foul called against Wissing of the Skyhawks, going for the rebound. Ball will stay with the Wolves. 1:07 left to go. 48-48. That'll put the Wolves, they're in the bonus now, so Peterson will head to the line. He'll shoot 2, trying to take the lead once again for Elkhorn North. Gets the first one to go. Wolves 10 of 11 from the free throw line, shooting 90%. Peterson knocks down the second as well. 2-point lead. Wolves lead 50-48 with a minute left to go in this one. Linderman drives into the lane. He goes up with it. He stumbles. Tosses the ball up at the hoop. Unable to go. Bounces out of bounds. Ball goes right back to the Wolves. Looking to extend this lead. Upset-minded Wolves with the ball now. They get it inbounded to Murphy. He gives it right back to Orgebold. Orgebold bringing the ball up the floor. He's able to get it across half court just in time. He's dribbling up the right side. He'll hand it over to Murphy. 35 seconds left to go in this one. 12 on the shot clock. Orgebold drives, kicks it out. Beachy for three. Misses that one short. Rebounded by the Skyhawks. 20 seconds left to play. They have an opportunity to tie or take the lead. They get it into Zeeble. Zeeble goes up for the layup, gets that one to go. 12 seconds left to go. Murphy bringing the ball up the floor. Tie ball game 50-50. Murphy with it. Murphy with the three. Misses that one short. Rebounded by Zeeble. Zeeble going the other way. He'll toss it up at half court. No good. And we are headed to overtime at Pinnacle Bank Arena. At the end of a regulation, it is Elkhorn North 50. Skutt Catholic 50. We'll step aside for 60 seconds and be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena for overtime between the Wolves and the Skyhawks right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And electrical.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia University, Nebraska.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for overtime between the number 4 seeded Elkhorn North Wolves and the number 1 seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. They are getting set at the circle for the tip once again. Tip is up. It's won by the Skyhawks. Heller with the ball. 50-50. 4 minutes for this overtime. Heller has the ball on the right wing for the Skyhawks. He is guarded by Murphy. They swing it over to Lenz. He has it on the left side. He'll toss it over to Sampson. And a foul called off the ball by Jace Reynolds. That'll be Jace Reynolds' 5th personal foul. Trying to defend Zeeble. That'll put Zeeble at the line in the bonus. Both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of this contest. Zeeble at the line, shooting 2. Knocks down the first one to give the Skyhawks the lead. Zeeble at the line, shooting his second. Misses that one. Rebounded by Piatowski. He'll give it over to Orgebold. He'll bring the ball across half court. Skyhawks lead 51-50. They get it over to Carter Peterson. He'll kick it over to Beachy. Beachy hands the ball over to Orgebold. Orgebold drives left. He'll go up with it. Goes up with the left. Lays it in. Tough bucket. Nike Orgebold. to give Elkhorn North the 1-point lead. 52-51, 3:10 left to play. Heller with it, dribbling it towards the top of the key. Lenz has it now. He'll drive into the paint. Tipped away by Peterson, still picked up by the Skyhawks. Heller has it on the right wing. They get into Lenz inside. He's trying to post up now. Ball tipped around. Lenz comes up with it, kicks it out to Heller. Heller to Zeeble. Zeeble driving right side. He'll spin back to the right. Goes up with it, misses that one short. Rebounded by the Wolves, looking to extend their lead. 52-41. 2:30 to go. Orgebold with the ball. Still dribbling around, 15 on the shot clock. He'll drive, still going to the paint. He'll kick it out to Beachy. Beachy pump fakes the three, won't take that one. He'll get inside to Piatowski instead. Piatowski goes up with it, lays it in. 3-point lead for the Wolves. 54-51, 2 to go. Skyhawks looking to answer. Sampson with the ball on the left wing. He'll hand it off to Linderman. Linderman won't take the three. Instead, he'll toss it over to Sampson on the right side. He'll drive baseline, dribble it back out. Lenz has it now. Hands it over to Linderman. Linderman at the top of the key with it. He's getting a screen. He'll drive right. He'll try to go all the way to the lane, and a foul is called as Linderman stumbles to the ground. That will put Linderman at the line to shoot two. Foul called on Carter Peterson, his third. Linderman shoots his first. Misses that one long. Off the back iron. Braylon Jackson will check in for the Wolves. Linderman at the line, shooting his second, trying to cut this deficit down to 2. Knocks that one home. Inbounded over to Jackson. He'll get the back over to Orgebold. He'll bring the ball across half court. Trap coming from the Skyhawks. Wolves get out of it easily. Orgebold, he's driving to the left side. He'll go for the layup, and he'll get fouled. He'll head to the line. Nike Orgebold getting downhill in this fourth quarter of action, and that'll be the 5th foul against Gent Sampson of the Skyhawks. Nike at the line. Shooting 2-point lead, 54-52, 1:30 to go. Orgebold misses the first free throw. He'll step back to the line, looking to knock down this second one. Gets that one to go. 3-point lead now for the Wolves. 1:26 left to play. Heller with it now for the Skyhawks. He swings it over to Linderman on the wing. He'll dribble back to the middle. He'll take the three, and he gets it to go. 3-pointer. Gideon Linderman to tie things up once again at 55. Full timeout taken by Coach Jurgens of the Skyhawks. We'll stay here. 55-55. Elkhorn North, who once led this one by 11 at the half, now tied in overtime with 1:13 left to play. So far in this one, it's been a plethora of scores for both teams. For Elkhorn North, it's been Kellen Murphy. He has 17. Started out 5 of 6 from 3. Now gone a little bit cold from three-point land. He's now 5 of 9. He leads all scorers with 17. Piatowski and Orgebold both have 11 for the Wolves. And for Skutt, it's been a plethora as well. It's Linderman with 10. It's Zeeble with 16 and Heller with 15. Piatowski in foul trouble with 4 fouls. He's been playing most of the fourth quarter and all of overtime so far. Playing clean. Teams checking out of their respective huddles, getting back onto the floor. Wolves will have the ball looking to take the lead once again. Orgebold will inbound it for the Wolves. He'll get it inbounded to Jackson. Jackson, he'll bring the ball up the floor. Struggling to get it up the floor. He finally gets it across half court. Tosses it over to Murphy, guarded by Heller. Swings it to the right wing. Peterson has it now. He's scanning the floor. Gets it over to Piatowski. Piatowski hands it over to Peterson. Peterson will take the three, and he drains it. Carter Peterson gives the Wolves a 3-point lead with 45 left to play. Swing pass over to Heller. Instead, he'll drive. He'll go up with the layup. With the left, he'll lay it in. Timeout once again by Kyle Juergens of the Skyhawks. 30-second timeout for the Skyhawks, down by 1. 33.1 left to play. A big-time three-pointer there by Carter Peterson, excuse me. Carter Peterson with the three to give the 3-point lead. Lucas Heller goes the other way for the Skyhawks with the layup to cut the deficit down to 1. 58-57, 33 to go. Wolves with the ball, looking to extend the lead. Both teams in the bonus now, so any fouls the rest of the way will send either team to the line. Both teams talking it over, discussing how they want to handle this final 30 seconds. What's the strategy? What's the game plan? Skutt most likely will stay in this full court pressure. Shot clock will be turned off, so I expect the Skyhawks to play some full court man-to-man, try to get a 10-second call. If they're unable to, they most likely will have to foul. They throw it in to Murphy. Murphy with it now. He tosses it over to Nelson. Nelson will dribble the ball past half court. He has it at half court. He has it to Jackson. Jackson gets it into Piatowski. Inside, prior to the pass, Jackson was fouled. That'll send him to the line. Big time moment for Braylon Jackson. Just a freshman at the line, looking to extend the lead. Misses the first. Stressful moment for Braylon Jackson, looking to extend the lead to 2 for the Wolves. Jackson has it now once again, shoots the free throw. Gets that one to go. 2-point lead for the Wolves. And a timeout by Elkhorn North to talk over this defensive strategy. We'll step aside for 30 seconds to shout out a few of our sponsors. And then we'll be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena to talk over this final 26 seconds of this contest. With 26 to go, it is Elkhorn North 59, Skutt Catholic 57. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Be right back here on 93.7 at Ticket.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more Boys State basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to overtime at Pinnacle Bank Arena between the 4th seed Elkhorn North Wolves and the number 1 ranked Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. With 26 to go, it is the Wolves by 2. 59-57. Skutt Catholic inbounds the ball. They get it in to number 24, James Russell. He'll bring the ball past half court. Everyone getting on their feet now at Pinnacle Bank Arena. 18 left to go. Linderman with the ball. Ball tipped out of bounds by Peterson. Andy King thought the ball went off the Skyhawks, but refs saw it differently. Full timeout now from head coach Kyle Juergens of the Skyhawks. He wants to draw up a play with 15.4 left in this one. The upset-minded Elkhorn North Wolves come into this one looking for some revenge against this Skyhawks team who they lost to earlier this season. Elkhorn North looking for a good defensive stand here. Cannot foul. That will put the Skyhawks at the line shooting 2 in the bonus. Have to play some solid defense in this one. With 26 to go, the Wolves led by 1. Got the ball across half court to Braylon Jackson, the freshman, who was fouled. Had the opportunity to go up 3 with the 2 free throws. Missed the first, knocked down the second to give the Wolves a 2-point lead. And that's where we stand now. 57-59. Teams are breaking from their huddles. 15.4 left to go. Skyhawks will inbound it by their own sideline. They get it in to Linderman. Linderman dribbles it over to Zeeble. Zeeble looking to go to the paint. He's looking to go up with it. He will go up with it. Unable to get that one to go. Ball rattling around, and a foul called. Unsure of who on yet. Foul is called on the Wolves. Foul is called on Sutton Piatowski. That will be his 5th. He will have to exit the game. And that will put James Russell of the Skyhawks at the line in the bonus, shooting 2, looking to tie it up with 7.8 to go. He has the ball, shooting his first. Misses the first. Now what do you do now? As Russell. Head coach Kyle Juergens tells him to knock this one in, then they'll foul. He goes up with this one, misses that one as well. Ball tipped around, offensive rebound by the Skyhawks. Heller with it, he's driving into the lane. He'll go up with it, and he's fouled. Heller will go to the line now with 3.9 to go. Ball was tipped around after the free throw. Heller came up with it, went right to the rim. He was fouled. Looked like he went up a little out of control, but they call B2 at the foul. Heller at the line, shooting that. He misses that one. 3 consecutive missed free throws for the Skyhawks now. .9 left to go. Skyhawks down by 2. Need a rebound. They throw it off. He gets it. His own rebound. He goes up with it, unable to get it to go. Ball tipped around. And time expires. The Wolves with the upset against the number 1 seeded Skyhawks. 4 consecutive missed free throws by the Skyhawks, and the Wolves seal the deal, and they will head now to play for a state championship tomorrow night. At the end of this one, it is the number 4 seeded Elkhorn North Wolves, 59. The number 1 seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, 52nd. 57 in this one. We'll step aside for a few minutes and be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket to recap this one right here from Pinnacle Bank Arena.
General Excavating has been a leading underground utilities contractor for nearly 40 years, and they're growing. General Excavating is hiring for more than 50 positions with offices in Lincoln, Omaha, Sioux Falls, and Cheyenne. Positions range from senior project managers to superintendents, utilities foremen, heavy equipment operators, journeyman plumbers, field mechanics, and more. They offer competitive wages, benefits, and PTO with a culture built on the importance of safety. Apply today at generalexcavating.com or call 402-467-1627 for more information.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill welcomes out-of-towners to Lincoln for state high school basketball and congratulates your schools on making it to the tournament. Your local bar is comfortable and you know the regulars. Find that experience at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, where it's a small-town feel with lots of space. Big groups are more than welcome, so come on by before or after your team plays to experience great food, great drinks, and great times, all at Big Ten Sports Bar and Grill, downtown at 10th and P.
Back to Pinnacle Bank Arena for more boys state basketball tournament action on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena, where we just finished up an unbelievable game between the number 4 Elkhorn North Wolves and the number 1 seeded 4-peat looking Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, who were upset in this one by the Wolves with a final of 59-57. An unbelievable game in this one. And let's talk about Omaha Skutt Catholic, who was down by 11 at the half and was able to force a comeback, get it into overtime, and wow, what an overtime we had there. Omaha Skutt was led by their starting point guard, Lucas Heller. He had 17 in this one. The biggest thing about Lucas Heller, though, was the final free throws. With 3.9 left to go on this one, he missed the first free throw, purposely missed the second, got it off the rim. He went up with it, unable to get it to go. Ball floated around a little bit, and finally the buzzer went out, and no second chance opportunity for the Skyhawks was able to get up, and that took us to the end where Elkhorn North won this one. And then George Zeeble in this one, he ended the game with 16, a quiet 16 for Zeeble. You could tell that Elkhorn North did not want him to get into a rhythm inside. Anytime George Zeeble got inside, he was double teamed, wasn't able to get anything really going unless he went one-on-one. And when he did go one-on-one, he was getting buckets. He ends with 16, as well as 11 total rebounds, a double-double for George Zeeble. On the other end of the floor, the victorious Elkhorn North Wolves, who just punched their ticket to the state championship tomorrow night. They were led by none other than Kellen Murphy. Kellen Murphy was 5 for 9 from beyond the arc. He ended with 17. And then it was a plethora of other guys. It was Nike Orgevold with 11, Sutton Pietowski with 11 as well. But Carter Peterson, who just finished with 9, is the big story of this overtime and this game. In the fourth quarter, he had 2 big-time slams that got the Elkhorn North fans on their feet, got some momentum for Elkhorn North to stay in this one when the Skyhawks were building with all that momentum. And Carter Peterson with 2 big-time slams, and then in overtime, he had the ball in the corner. Defender was laying off of him. He'll take the 3 himself. He knocks it in, and then that gave Elkhorn North the lead that they held on to for the rest of the game. An unbelievable game, an absolute classic. What we see here all the time at Pinnacle Bank Arena when it's state tournament time. A championship on the line, and the Elkhorn North Wolves upset the number 1 seeded Skutt Catholic Skyhawks by a final of 59-57. We have another game coming up next with another spot in the championship on the line between the Scottsbluff Bearcats and the Norris Titans. We'll step aside, send it back to the studio for a few minutes, and then we'll be right back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Winning is about more than wanting it. It's about working for it. As Bulldogs, we see that hard work pay off every day. In the classroom, in our faith, in competition. At Concordia, the momentum is building, and you can be a part of it. Join a winning team at Concordia.